You must have heard people saying that either the sky ate it or the ground swallowed it. But there is a place on Earth where people have claimed that this actually happens. This place is in the west region of the North Atlantic Ocean, between the USA's state of Florida, Puerto Rico Island, and Bermuda. Because these three together make a triangle, that's why this area is called the Bermuda Triangle. But due to the accidents that have happened in this area, it has been given other names as well, like the Devil's Triangle and the Lingo of the Lost. The question is, how did the discussion about this area begin? In the 1950s, there was little discussion of this topic in the US media. But for the first time, people started calling it the Bermuda Triangle when an article was published in Argosy magazine by Vincent Gaddis. He wrote that there is an area near Florida which is made up of 3 points where some strange activities are going on, and he named the article the Deadly Bermuda Triangle. After that, whenever it was talked about, people called it the Bermuda Triangle, and since then, it is called the Bermuda Triangle. The biggest problem with this Bermuda Triangle was that as soon as you go to this area, radios or compasses would not work there. The readings of electronic devices used to fluctuate. All this was happening, and along with it, ships and aircraft were disappearing. People were also disappearing, and one couldn't even find a small piece after it vanished. When all these incidents were happening, people started assuming different things. Some people claimed there was a sea monster. Some people claimed that aliens had a presence in this area. Some people started linking it with the conspiracy of the Illuminati, but nothing was confirmed. In 1888, there was a ship named Ellen Austin. It was traveling from England to New York. After traveling for 2 to 3 days, the captain of this ship, Captain Griffin, takes an unplanned shortcut to arrive early. And this shortcut was going through the Bermuda Triangle. However, as soon as the Bermuda Triangle area arrives, Captain Griffin sees a small boat at a distance, which was moving from here to there in an odd pattern. The captain tried to communicate several times, but there was no response from the boat. Initially, these people were scared. After some time, the captain sent some people in that boat to check why there was no response from the boat. But after reaching that boat, everyone was shocked. The whole boat was empty. There was no one on it. No captain, no crew, no passenger. Everything was safe. There was no damage to the boat. After that, they decided to take the boat with them to New York and inform the authorities so that any illegal activity could be tracked. When they were taking the boat with them towards New York, there was a severe storm and the boat disappeared. As soon as the storm calmed down, the boat reappeared. But everyone was shocked to see the boat because all the people who were taking that boat to New York were missing and nothing happened to the boat. After this, they left the boat there and left for New York. The following day, this story spread throughout the world. There was another ship called Mary Celeste. It was to leave for Italy on the 7th of November, 1872 from New York, and it was too crowded. But when this ship reaches near the Bermuda Triangle, it disappears shortly after that. It is searched a lot, but it was nowhere to be found. But after about 1 month, on the 4th of December, 1872, this ship is seen floating near the Bermuda Triangle. The people who saw the ship informed, and after that, the rescue team was sent to the location. The most surprising aspect was that there was not a single man on the entire ship. There was no damage to the ship. Even the food on the dinner table was lying as it is. The plates of food were lying as it is, but the captain, crew, and passengers were all missing. It is still unknown where these people have gone. He wrote in 1492 that the compass is not working, and here the light is falling from the sky like a candle. Bruce Gernon is the only man to have survived the Bermuda Triangle and came back. Bruce used to travel regularly from the Bahamas to Florida. It used to take him about an hour and a half traveling from the Bahamas to Florida. But once he was flying the plane above 10,000 feet above the Bermuda Triangle. The weather was clear, neither rain nor thunderstorm, but suddenly there were very heavy clouds. And the clouds were there for a long time. and the heavy clouds kept wandering there for a long time. It was so dark that not even a single ray of sunlight could pass through it. Clouds were getting heavier as Bruce went on, and the plane instruments were not working. The compass wasn't working as well. And it seemed to him that there is some external force that is controlling the plane. The team on the ground suddenly stopped getting their location. But he didn't stop. He continued to fly the plane in those heavy clouds. Then the clouds went away after a while. He contacts the ground team, but everyone is hobbled as the plane reaches Florida in just 45 minutes, which was practically impossible. The distance was 250 miles. It should have been completed in 1.5 hours. Because the maximum speed of this plane model was 180 miles per hour, practically, it was not possible that he would reach Florida in 45 minutes. When they checked the fuel, it was as it is. It didn't even decrease. Later on, he wrote a book about it. By picking a few data points from a particular incident that are 100 to 200 years old, which cannot be verified, we believe anything. When I was telling all the stories, questions will definitely come to your mind. If this place is so mysterious, then why is it not being talked about nowadays? If someone has to go to Florida, they will use a plane or a ship and will use the Bermuda Triangle route. In fact, the Bermuda Triangle is the heaviest traffic zone. We have advanced in technology, so we can figure out reasons behind any incidents very easily. There are numerous such incidents that are still unknown today, but we are progressing very fast. The Bermuda Triangle stories which are sold. If you search on Google, then the area of the Bermuda Triangle is not even in the top 10 dangerous regions. In fact, no country has bothered to mention the Bermuda Triangle on the map. The US does not believe the name Bermuda Triangle. The Wikipedia definition of the Bermuda Triangle says it's an urban legend, meaning it's a story that's being told that's true, but it's not true. Lloyd's List is a shipping publication. It maintains the data of all over world ships. It maintains details related to casualties, how many ships have disappeared every year. According to them, out of all the vessels in the world, 1.8% are casualties due to some reason or the other. The reason for some can be known. The reason for some cannot be known. And there are some which are not even found. 8,634 ships have gone to the Bermuda Triangle area, out of which 2 casualties occurred. If you compare this with the rest of the casualty of the world, then this data is very less. But even after this, the Bermuda Triangle is very famous because its story, book, documentaries or movies or tourism, the economy of all these is very strong. There is a similar area near Japan in the triangle shape. It has also been named Dragon Triangle. In 1945, the connection to the A6M0 aircraft was broken. And in the last message, the pilot was just saying, "Something is happening in the sky. The sky is opening up." Even after that, it is not known to date what happened there. Similarly, in Dragon Triangle in 1980, Derbyshire, which was the biggest British ship, it suddenly disappeared and no one has ever known about it. Where is it? The area of the Dragon Triangle is similar to that of the Bermuda Triangle. All incidents are also almost the same, but even then, the Bermuda Triangle gets more limelight, because Hollywood has made as many movies on the Bermuda Triangle than the Dragon Triangle. The number of books that have been published on the Bermuda Triangle have not been published about the Dragon Triangle. This is the reason that Bermuda Triangle is more famous. Bermuda Triangle and the Dragon Triangle are on the same latitude. So, there has been a conspiracy theory on this too. As of today, it cannot be verified in any way. It is also said that there may be an emergency in which a ship was in danger, and they might be evacuating people and taking them somewhere else, and the accident happened at that particular time. One thing that you will hear in most cases is that the compass stops working. In the compass, whenever you check the north direction, it shows a little bit of difference from the geographic north of the Earth. So, Earth has a 2-pole system, a magnetic pole system, one that the compass shows, and a geographic pole system based on Earth's axis and rotation. Geographic North Pole is also known as true north. But there are some places on Earth where if you check the compass, then it will show the actual North Pole. The place where it shows the actual north is called the agonic line. However, this agonic line keeps on changing, but it's had its center in the Bermuda Triangle for many years. That's why there is a problem with a compass in this area, and it shows wrong directions. Talking about Flight 19, the report of the investigating team claimed that this is a human error in which, due to compass failure, they lost their way and ran out of fuel. But today, we have modern GPS, radar, sonar. That is why none of these things are heard nowadays. There is also a field of methane hydrate in the area of the Bermuda Triangle. So, when methane reacts, it mixes with water to form huge bubbles. Due to this, the density of water decreases, and the density in which these ships are made, they can't survive. They drown. It has also been proved in the experiment that ships can sink due to bubbles. Along with this, there are many states of the USA which are adjacent to the Bermuda Triangle. There are a lot of hurricanes, such as in Florida. So, this is also considered a reason for accidents. There isn't any particular reason for accidents in the Bermuda Triangle. There are many things in it. In 2016, the scientist team of the University of Colorado extracted satellite images of the Bermuda Triangle. So, they saw clouds in hexagon shape, which are not normally found. Hexagon clouds act as air bombs and can hit 175 miles an hour on aircraft, due to which a complete aircraft collapse can occur. Scientist Dr. Carl researched at Sydney University. He analyzed this whole area very well for many years. After that, he said that it was due to human error, bad weather, and unpredictable situations that the accident happened. More people travel in that area. That's why there are so many stories about it.